Alan Edgehead here with another Let's Play with Alan Edgehead, of course, because it's me, Alan Edgehead. I feel like saying that over and over again, Alan Edgehead, Alan Edgehead, Alan Edgehead. But today, we are going to play through one of my favorite 16-bit games, one of my favorite games, period. Probably the best 16-bit game to not come out of Japan. It's all American made, and that is going to be Earthworm Jim HD, the HD remake of the 16-bit classic. So, I'm going to be playing it on the Xbox Live Arcade. I have it on PlayStation Network, but I'm going to try to knock out some achievements here. And one is beat the game on the hardest difficulty in under 50 minutes. So, that's what I'm going to try doing here. So we're going to start a new game, and if you're not used to it, Earthworm Jim is brutally hard. So here's the difficulty settings: easy, normal, hard, original, insanely hard, like the original. So that's what I'm going to start it on. Here's the intro. Earthworm Jim, how the story began. He was a worm. Oh my god, here comes a crow. Meanwhile, in outer space, there's some shooting going on. There's a super suit. Some boogers are fighting some evil spacemen. The super suit falls out of the sky and just straight up crashes down on Earthworm Jim. A little earthworm. He gets superpowers. He's got a gun. He's like, yeah, you tried to eat me earlier, crow. I'm gonna zap you, kabam. He's got super strength. He pushes over a tree, kills another crow. And now the dude from space lands on Earth to reclaim the suit. So, and it just automatically kicked off. Here's the first level. This is going to be a speed run. Speedish run. I'm going to try to plow through the game as quick as possible. Here's the funniest thing in the game. Launch a cow. That is hilarious. We'll be seeing a lot of that cow throughout the game. That's an achievement, whipping off that moose. It's called Canadian Stunt. And the HD version is actually easier than the, I can't believe I'm sucking up so hard right now. It's actually easier because you can save these plasma shots for later by hitting the right bumper. Now here's the first mini-boss. All you gotta do is shoot him. And that's all there is to it, to that fight. I just triggered a full health restore. I'm gonna try to knock out a couple of the achievements that I've got left for this game. New Junk CD2. This is actually something that was added to the HD version. This is not in the original. This is an out-of-body experience for Jim. I'm messing up more than I need to. Grab all the plasma shots. Hit the right bumper so I can save that shot for later. Stud Wimp. We'll go the Studley way. So, you're just trying to navigate through all these slopes. Don't fall off. Or, because there's no bottom to this. If you fall off, you lose a life. Like that, and that's going to kill a speedrun. Now here's the junk man, Chuck's, I think his name. You're going to want to whip the crate over to him, and then he starts puking out fish, which is really weird, but nothing about this game makes sense. This whole game is weird. You'll wait for the crate, wait for him to be over the crate, or it won't hit. You can knock those instruments off the magnet by whipping them with your head, so you won't get dropped on your head. Try your best to avoid all the fish. There's actually some health and a gun refill up at the top. Don't let the instrument fall on your head, because it will damage you. And in the last phase, he never stops puking the fish, so you just gotta wing it. And that's it for that. First level. Knocked it out pretty fast, even though I lost a life in the new Junk CD2 when Jim was having an out-of-body experience. See, 4 minutes and 9 seconds. That's not that bad. Groovy. So after every level, there's a level called Asteroids, where you're on your pocket rocket and you're racing Psychro, and you've got to navigate through this wormhole, picking up these orbs and shields and hitting boosts. And if you can collect 50 of these blue orbs, you get a continue, which if you're a novice at the game, you're going to need these continues, because this game is brutally hard. In the first couple of Asteroids, I can actually get all the orbs. There are 60 orbs in each Asteroids. You need 50 to get an extra can of worms, which is this game's form of continue. You hit the blue... Oh, I missed one. You hit the blue orbs. And there's another kind of blue orb that gives you a shield that you can activate by hitting the B button. And it'll keep you from getting hurt by the asteroids. But I very rarely need the shields, because I'm just a pro dodger. See, I had 6 shields left over by the end of that. And the red orbs boost you through the stage, so you want to hit that so you can get farther ahead of Psychro. Because if you lose the race, you have to fight him. And see, since I got 50 blue orbs, I get an extra continue, which is groovy. So now we're going to do the next stage. It's called What the Heck. And it is set in heck. This game's hell. There's like several shortcuts in this stage, but I don't know them, so we're going to go my way. My way of getting through this stage pretty fast. Got one plasma shot. I hit the right bumper so I could save it. I got another plasma shot, because these plasma shots are going to be what you need in the next stage to actually get through it pretty fast. And that'll become apparent when I get to that stage. You don't have to whip those ghouly things. You could shoot them, but I choose not to, because whipping seems to be faster. And this part's going to kill my speedrun. landing on this ball and running. Damn! This is way harder than it needs to be. In this stage, you can completely skip the mini-boss if you know what you're doing. And I do know what I'm doing, so we're gonna skip the mini-boss. If you whip the banker and then shoot him, you'll get a plasma shot. And whipping that hook lets me completely skip fighting the mini-boss. And I try to use this part for cover against Evil the Cat dropping all those spikes on my head. Running a little bit low on health here. Got some more plasma shots. At this point in the game, I'm just going to avoid that one up. You could jump over there and get it if you want it. If you're not going for a speed run. But I am, so I avoided that one up. And here comes the first double whip of the game. And I did it. I'm going to grab all this health so the boss won't give me that much trouble. And the second boss is Evil the Cat. Evil the Cat. And what we want to do here is we're out of our body again. So he's shooting these flaming blasts at us. So all we want to do is jump over the flaming fireballs of doom. And you can actually see it's melting the thing that our super suit is standing on. So you figure eventually it'll just collapse and we can get our suit back. It's a fairly easy boss. The easiest boss is actually in the next stage, which will become apparent why it is the easiest boss when we get to it, but that's in another level, so we're not going to worry about it right now. Right now we just want to get our suit back from Evil the Cat. Another hit or so. Now we have our suit back. And now it says finish him, so he's going to try to dive at us. Well, we got to shoot him with our gun before he can get it. And he's a cat, so you shoot him once, it says number 1. So you put 2 and 2 together, and you know you're going to have to shoot this guy 9 times, because a cat has 9 lives. It's creative, it's witty. And he just ate my belly. You gotta have good reflexes on this part of the boss. Here's 4 of 8. Six of 8. Why do I keep saying 8? Cats have 9 lives. 6 of 9. 8 of 9. As you can see, I don't know basic elementary school style counting. And that's Evil the Cat. And of course, we're going to go off into another Asteroids level. Groovy Indeed Jim. So we're going to do this Asteroids 2, and then we're going to call this an episode of Earthworm Jim. So let's see if we can earn ourselves an extra continue, even though I don't plan on using these continues, because I'm not going to lose all my worms. Grab a shield, hit Psycho in the butt, pass him up, get all these blue orbs. Sweet deal. Hit the boosts to get farther ahead of Psycho. Grab another shield. Once again, we just need 50 blue orbs to get a continue. But if you want to be pro, you can get them all. I'm not going to be getting them all this time because I've missed some. There's another boost. Jim goes, whoa, Nelly. We only need 50 for that continue. Are we gonna get it? Yes, we are. With 6 to spare. We missed 6. So this has been episode 1 of Let's Play Earthworm Jim HD with Alan Edgehead. See you in part 2, where we continue off from this exact spot.